Hello, my name is Bernie Hershberger. I'm the director of the Counseling Center here at Bowdoin College. My first year of college, I was essentially a super nerd. I spent all of my Friday and Saturday nights at the library, which was really kind of sad, but somehow I thought that was the right thing to do. So I continued along that path until spring, when I went with a group of students to Washington to a demonstration, whereupon I got arrested at the Secretary of Defense's house for praying, I think was the actual thing we were arrested for. So that launched me into a decision to leave school, and I left school then for 3 years, which I had never expected to leave that long, but I did. When I came back, I just never spent Friday or Saturday nights in the library again, and I had a wider, broader perspective. So I definitely like the idea of getting perspective while you're here at school, and even for some of you that could amount to considering a semester off or even a year off. Say, as a person who's dealt a lot with perfectionism myself and really see a lot of perfectionism on campus, is that there is a way to begin to ease perfectionism if you're coming in with that. And honestly, I think about 85% of Bowdoin students have extensive amounts of perfectionism. And figuring out a way to be here and do well academically is wonderful, and then figuring out what else you might be here to learn is maybe even more important. As a psychologist, I sort of feel that about 50% of what you need to do here is really excel and work hard with your classes and enjoy those. And the other 50% is probably what you're going to learn socially, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually about yourself. And the things that you probably really take away in the end will be more to do with what was most meaningful for you, what you really enjoyed, what your friendships turned out to be, and also, I think, in a sense, what you figured out about how to be happy. I think there's a big myth about what creates happiness for us in our culture, and if you can leave college with a kind of deeper sense of what truly makes you happy versus what you maybe imagined would make you happy, I think that would be great. Don't be afraid to reach out for some help. I mean, obviously your friends are going to be the first line of support, and thereafter all the folks at Res Life are amazing. But you know, you can come to the Counseling Center. It's not a big deal. I'd say this year 1 out of 4 students came to the Counseling Center, so we served about 25% of students. By the time people graduate, somewhere between 40 and 50% of students will usually use the counseling service. So that means that you're in good company if you decide to come over. And you can just think about counseling as a place to get a consultation. And sometimes the consultation will be a while, and sometimes it'll be very brief. But it is a place where you can get some support, and it's a free service, and we'd welcome to have you. We'd love to have you anytime.